loveliest people from all over the world. Today I would like to share with you one of my oldest recipes. It's called fried banana with kadayıf. Everything started when I was a child and there was no YouTube, no Google or anything. When I went to my first Chinese restaurant, I ate the fried bananas. They were phenomenal, but I didn't have the idea or the clue how to make it. Then there wasn't a Refika, then there was no internet and nothing to look for as a similar recipe that I can make. But now kadayıf is sold almost everywhere around the world. And this is, believe me, much easier than making fried bananas. I'm just gonna show it in a minute. I'll turn my heat on. It's so simple like this. You take a banana. In Turkey we have these beautiful small bananas. They're local and great. And this goes to my food bin. I take a piece of kadayıf like this. Wet my hands with some oil. It could be grapeseed oil. Also put some oil to the kadayıf. And I cut a chunk and put the banana here. And then I wrap it like this. So simple. Put it in a few minutes, it's gonna be ready. I would like to ask you a favor. If you use kadayıf in your life where you live, could you please write, for example, I'm from Minnesota, I find kadayıf in Walmart, I find it in Amazon or anything like that. If you live in New Zealand, kiss to you guys. Please tell where you can find kadayıf so that some of the people that might be watching, they might even be your neighbors, but they might not know where it comes from. Put it in like this as well. I don't wrap the kadayıf very stiff, but I also don't want to make it very loose. The one which I was just talking was a bit loose. This is a bit too much. I also put it to the side. Oiling also helps. And finally, you can even make it and turn it like this. Here we go. For example, this one, I made it a bit loose, but don't worry, I'm going to take off the parts. Bananas are in season, also apples are as well, persimmons are as well. You can make this recipe from apple or a persimmon. They will all be also nice, but I'm a banana person, so same thing. You can put the skin on or skin off. So, if you're gonna, for example, have your guests, you can prepare it like this, put it in the refrigerator, and in the last minute when they come, just go run to the kitchen, fry it, and then serve it. Very important, while you fry something, for it not to soak a lot of oil, the seconds that you take it out of the oil is very important. You have to cool whatever it is as fast as possible. You should get rid of the excess oil as fast as possible. So going back and forth helps you do that, because that's the time anything soaks oil a lot. We have some sweetness from the banana, but not too much. So to get that excess, we put a bit of honey, drizzle it. It looks gorgeous. And then, this is also a Refika touch. I like a bit of nutmeg. Nutmeg creates such a contrast, such a sophistication. Very simple, but incredible. So a bit of nutmeg. And finally, a bit of mint. Why mint? It's like a cleanser. So each time you have a bite, you don't get the taste of the mint first. You get the taste of the crunch of the kadayıf, and now you get this beautiful banana taste. And then the taste of the mint comes. You know how when you have something hot, it doesn't come immediately to you? Mint also comes at the last moment, which cleans your mouth and prepares you for the next bite as it's a new one. So each time you get that greatness again and again. I use these top stems like this. They are gorgeous. As you have seen, I didn't just drizzle it on top of the kadayıfs, but I also drizzled it around, so suddenly this looks great. This was a tile. While we were putting the tiles, this is an excess one, so it becomes this Michelin star restaurant plate suddenly. Actually, you can see the tile at the bottom like this. These are the ancestors of those tiles. These are really old. I collected them one by one from the antique shops around Istanbul. And this is a new one that I was planning to use somewhere. There was a little break because the lights went out in Kuzguncuk and came. As you can see, this can even sit and it can even be a bit cooled down. You can make it like this, or now this, because of the Dubai chocolate craze, melt some bit of chocolate and dip this in the chocolate, and then it's going to be chocolate outside. Or when you're serving this, you can have a scoop of ice cream together with it, and they will also be great. But by itself, I believe it's very nice, incredibly light, and so easy to make. While the lights went out, we had an information from downstairs that Refika, to your store, 2 guests from America came. And I said, send them upstairs. And because the elevator wasn't working, Julia and her friend came from the stairs and we have just met 5 minutes ago. Julia, you're going to be objective. You don't have to be polite, so you can have a try. I said from all over the world, we have incredible people. 2 of them is here today, so I'm really, really excited. Come.
We just take our head?
Yeah, you can grab. I can put more honey.
No ice cream?
Not yet. Ice cream is coming. So just first try it plain.
Okay.
Like this and
All right.
I hope you like mint.
Mint.
No, mint, this is for you.
Just help.
It's very light. Cheers. Like we have to eat it 5 minutes ago, 10 minutes ago.
No, it's very good. It does have a little bit of the Asian kind of flavor.
Yeah.
Right? Because of the caramelized banana.
Yeah.
Right?
What else is
I'm
there?
not saying it's very good.
It's incredibly easy. You just wrap the kadayıf. Can you find kadayıf in America? Where are you from?
Los Angeles.
Los Angeles.
Can you find kadayıf in Los Angeles?
Probably.
I think so.
Okay.
Find it.
There's
Amazing.
ice cream as well if you like, guys.
Also made here or?
Ice cream? No, this is coming from Maraş. This is a special Turkish ice cream which has something called salep, which is testicles of the wild orchid. Is dried and then put in, and it becomes this like sticky ice cream. You'll understand the taste. It's quite different.
The flower.
Orchid the flower, a wild version.
Oh, okay. I didn't know flowers have testicles.
I call them testicles because they look like testicles, but I'm not sure genetically they are testicles. So that's it, guys. Any messages you want to give for the world? Is the food looks good and tastes
Very good.
Okay.
Very good. Teşekkür. Thank you so much, everyone. She's the best. She really is. She's the best. She's the best.
Now that I'm embarrassed. Thank you. See you.
Thank
Give
you.
a thumbs up, comment below,
yeah.
and subscribe. Thank you.